Good evening from Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents high school football. And a good matchup tonight in the Wisconsin Valley Conference between the Marshfield Tigers, who come to town with a 3-4 overall record, 3-2 in the WVC standings, versus the Eau Claire North Huskies, who are 2-5 overall, 2-3 in the Wisconsin Valley. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined up here in the broadcast booth by the former Badger and former Eau Claire Memorial coach Dave Sparger. And Spargs, important game for both of these teams tonight.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you get this late into the season and you've got a game with this much importance. That's something to talk about with your team right now. They're both looking for that playoff spot, and tonight's game goes a long ways to getting in.
We're not going to get into the intricacies of the new matrix system in WIAA football, but at last check, looking at the D1 standings, Eau Claire North is number 46. Only the top 32 teams in Division I will make in. So it's pretty clear from North. The Huskies would have to win out. They'd have to win tonight against Marshfield and then get a win at home next week against Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield, on the other hand, in Division II is ranked number 27. Pretty close to that cut line of the top 32 teams, but the Tigers, if they can take care of business tonight and next week at home against Stevens Point, that puts them in a good spot. Although you and I talking to one of the Marshfield's assistant coaches earlier tonight, he's saying that with the Tigers this year, it's been a little up and down, so it's a matter of what team shows up on a given night.
Yeah, they started out the season with just going 0-3. But if you take a look at who they played, New Richmond, Menominee, and Rice Lake, they're all ranked. I mean, they are quality teams in the Big Rivers. So then they turn on and get back here in the Wisconsin Valley, and they've gone 3-1 since and playing very good football. Their signature win was last weekend. They went out and beat Wausau West 40-22, and that put them on the map as somebody to be reckoned with.
This is the Play It Again Sports pregame show. Be your best with equipment from Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. North Huskies, meanwhile, their last win, actually there was a 2-game win streak, beat Superior here at North back on the 12th of September, then the following Friday night, won a nail-biter at Eau Claire Memorial 24-21. Since then, they lost at home to DC Everest 39-7, a game that you and I had, and then last week put up a decent battle over at Gerke Field in Stevens Point, but came out on the short end of a 49-21 score. North still not 100% healthy, especially at the running back position, but they've got enough quality players on their team that they figure to be competitive both tonight and next week. Sparks, as you look at keys for the Huskies, what are those?
Yeah, they did lose that Michael Friesen, unfortunately. That was their top tailback. But they have gotten back Levante Bean, which would be a lot of help very quick. So it'd be good to have him back. Brody Heinbuck has done a really nice job filling in. Zach Shipman and Aaron Solberg. Those are the two that make this Husky offense work. They've got to find ways to get the football to Solberg, whether that be jet sweeps, reverses, quick outs, some quick slants, something. He's got to get his touches. Zach Shipman, he's got to run the football. He's got to do a good job reading that option look that he gives, that run, read options, things like that he can pull off and keep the football. So a lot of heavy dose of Solberg and Shipman for that offense to move the football.
One of the challenges for North this season has been stopping the run. That was a big issue in the game that we did week 2 of the season against New Richmond when the Tigers ran to a 48-10 win. It was also an issue in that loss to DC Everest here at North back on the 26th of September. That was a 39-7 margin. What can North do to be more stout against the run?
Well, I wish I had an answer for you, but the problem is they're going against Marshfield, who's probably got the best back in the conference. Hayden Carlson, just a junior, he's 5'8", 185. He has 971 yards. He's averaging 8.2 a carry. He's got 9 touchdowns. Here's what he's done the last 4 games. 174, 124, 137, and 207. They are going to feed him the football. He is a load, very talented. And again, the coaches talk about him pound for pound. He is the strongest football player on their team. So for the Huskies, it's got to be gang tackle. You cannot go one-on-one against that guy. You've got to have 2-3 hats to the football and get him down.
One of the things that Marshfield assistant Lee Weigel told me when I got to the complex tonight is that we cannot afford to look ahead to that Stevens Point game next week.
Yeah, that point game could literally be for a share of the conference title. I mean, Marshfield all of a sudden is looking up, going, "Hey, if we run the table, you go, 4-5-2 in the conference. They're going to get a piece of that title next week." But again, they can't look past North.
Other games we'll keep keeping an eye on tonight in Wisconsin Valley. Eau Claire Memorial's at Wausau West. New Richmond travels to Wisconsin Rapids. DC Everest is at Stevens Point. Some good ones in the Big Rivers as well. Hudson travels to Chippewa Falls. Menominee goes to River Falls. Rice Lake makes the trek up Highway 53 to Superior. Right now, from North High School will be the national anthem. Eau Claire North did win the toss. Huskies chose to receive, so they will be on offense first, and we'll give you those starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by Toyson Ford. For the North Huskies, up front, the center is Reese Kittelstad, the guards Zane Nearing, Spencer Bruner, and the tackles Kenton Mondo, Levi's son. Zach Shipman is the quarterback. Brody Heinbuck is the running back. We do expect to see a little bit of Levante Bean tonight. Tight end is Cashton Canes. The wide receivers, Aaron Solberg, Nick Tyson. You'll see some Blake Burns as well. Marshfield Tigers up front. The tackles, Carson Klum, Caden Reisner, Keegan Young is the nose tackle. Linebackers, Wes Nowitzki, Mason Anderson on the outside. On the inside, Ethan Trulin and Wes Nowitzki. Correction, Lucas Halen on the inside. Your corners, Jackson Anderson and Cole Kenny. And rotating at safety will be Beckett McFarland, John Sternweiss, Easton Ledden. Got a really nice night here at Eau Claire North High School. It was a warm afternoon. Now with the sun down, the temperature has dipped just a bit under the 60-degree mark, 59 at kickoff. So that's great weather for early part of October, Sparks.
Yeah, absolutely. We're on week 8, and you're getting great temperatures like this. We'll take it anytime we can get it. Beautiful night for high school football.
Very little wind as well. The American flag is certainly not unfurled in the breeze. The same story for the flags up on top of each goalpost. Be sure to check out boundwisconsin.com for scores, standings, stats, and written content throughout the week. We get our stats from www.boundwisconsin.com, and you can too. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza has been a family tradition for almost 30 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder. Order online for takeout and delivery at mancinoseauclair.com. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza is locally owned and operated, conveniently located on Brackett Avenue near Memorial High School. Teeing it up, number 67, Sam Granger. Back deep for the Huskies, Nick Tyson, Aaron Solberg. We are underway from North High School.
See if they can put points up early to get ahead and make Marshfield work from behind a little bit. Marshfield does start a freshman at quarterback, Ethan Femmel. So again, if the Huskies can get out ahead and put a little pressure on that freshman, that might be helpful for the Huskies tonight.
Line of scrimmage is the 27. Zach Shipman is the quarterback. Levante Bean the running back. Low snap, handoff, Bean. He tries the right side across the 30. Close to first down yardage. First carry for Levante Bean.
Bean showing his quickness right there. Little bobble in the backfield, but made a good jump cut to the outside, picked up 10.
Bean is got his right hand and wrist heavily taped. But on that first carry, he toted it 11 yards for a first down for the Huskies. Tyson wide to the near side. Solberg in the slot. Crossing pattern. And off the hands of Solberg.
Yeah, I tried to get him in that window between the outside backer and that corner and just missed him. Kind of a little bit miscommunication there and almost intercepted.
Yeah, the timing of that one was just a hair off, and either Solberg's got to run his route deeper or Tyson's got to run his a little tighter. 2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. We'll go back to the ground game. And that carry will get him across the 40 out to the 42. It's Levante Bean with his second carry.
Carson Plume there on the tackle for the Tigers. Tigers will come out in their 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. They'll mix up the secondary. They've shown a cover 3, which is 3 deep safeties, and they've also run a cover 2 here, which is 2 deep safeties. So they're going to mix up their secondary.
3rd and 6 North from its own 42. Bean in the backfield to the left of the quarterback, Zach Shipman. Solberg going in motion. He'll get the pass out of the backfield, but he's wrapped up immediately. Good coverage there by Easton Ledden, the safety.
Well, he came right out of that safety spot. He saw Solberg go in motion, so he rolled up out of that deep safety position, rolled up real quick, knowing that was probably going to go out to Solberg. He's one of the key players, and he did a great job rolling up on that one and making a good tackle.
It is a gain of 2 to bring up a 4th and 4. Huskies with the punt team out there. Hayden Carlson back deep for Marshfield, standing at his own 20. Solberg standing at his own 39. Low line drive kick, and that's going to take several bounces, then roll out of bounds just inside the 20. Starting lineups for the Marshfield office, brought to you by Toyson Ford. Cooper Berry is the center. The guards, Grant Aller, Oliver Martin. The tackles, Jace Frick, Sam Granger. Ethan Femmel, the freshman, is the quarterback. Hayden Carlson, the running back. You'll see a lot of Josh Taylor as well at fullback. Receivers, Jacob Sadowska. Ben Jordan, Cameron Kolstad, Vetter McTaggart is the tight end.
Marshfield's going to come out in multiple sets tonight. Here's the pistol to start with.
We'll keep it on the ground, and Hayden Carlson burrowing forward. Pretty good gain on first down. The Huskies defense up front, Zachary Krieger, Tice Gorman, Kenton Mondo. Linebackers, Caden Caldwell, Brett Williams, Nicholas Loken, Brady Andrew, Briar Njai, Evan Thurston, Owen Rupert, Elijah Edwards on the back end. And we're also seeing Elliot Spees out there. He wears number 9, one of the cornerbacks.
Marshfield shifting, and they'll do plenty of this too. Again, staying in that pistol.
Hand off and hit in the backfield. Hayden Carlson had nowhere to go. Brady Andrew doing a nice job filling that hole.
Yeah, Andrew, great job with the interior movement there. Knifed inside and got that tackle for a loss. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 here.
This would be a big momentum boost for the North Huskies if they could keep the Tigers and force them to punt on their opening possession. Femmel back to pass. Now rolling. He will loop it deep downfield, and it's caught. He dropped it. Ben Jordan, who goes 6'4", 175, won that jump ball, but as he came down, he could not hang on.
How about the freshman Femmel getting it up in the air to, like you said, to Jordan, who's 6'4", and Jordan climbing the ladder, had that for a moment. He's their leading receiver with 14 catches for 240 yards this year. But, boy, when he landed, it just came loose.
Boy, when he first threw that, I'm like, wait, what is he doing here? And then all of a sudden you realize, and you see Jordan, you're like, okay.
Yeah, into double coverage, but, again, he got it high enough where the only person who could go up and get it was going to be Jordan.
Punter is Vetter McTaggart standing at his own 10. Aaron Solberg at his own 40-yard line on this return. Solberg has it and hits the deck at the 43-yard line. So each team had to punt on its first drive. Second possession coming up now for the Huskies.
Well, with that 3 and out, at least for the Huskies, it's flipped the field. It's gotten them way out to the 43, so good field position to start their drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. First and 10 Huskies. Solberg wide right. Got Tyson in the slot right. Blake Burns is over on that side as well. Shipman's going to run it to the near side. He's got a blocker. Shipman into Marshfield territory.
Yeah, they turned that single back just into a blocker. Levante Bean just simply becomes his lead blocker around the edge. Good job of hooking over here by the tight end. Getting that block, and they pick up some big yards there on first down.
Sparks, I've seen that play a lot by a lot of teams, both at the high school and college level, where they'll put trips to one side, and then they'll run to the other side. And all you got to do is, if you get that one seal block on the edge, your running back or QB is going to have good yardage.
Yeah, most defenses will go to the wide side of the field, especially with that trip, so it leaves them one man less on the short side of the field.
Straight up the middle goes Aaron Solberg.
Solberg for 4.
It's a different look, is putting Solberg in the backfield, giving him a direct handoff.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet this year.
He goes for a gain of 4.
Again, we talked about it in the pregame. Shipman and Solberg are their 2 key players. They've got to get their touches. One way to do it, just put them in the backfield.
Landon Connect wide to the right side. Shipman's going to keep this one. Zach Shipman pushing forward. Based on that spot, he's going to be about a yard short of first down yardage.
Yeah, the Huskies came out what's called a 20 formation there. 2 backs, no tight ends. And the whole idea was to give that ride to Solberg and let Shipman take it. Solberg was flying out of there without the football right away, so that really didn't fool anybody. But good pickups, like you said, 3rd short.
John Sternweiss on that last tackle for Marshfield. Shipman straight up the middle. Forward progress across the 35. They will move the chains. First down Huskies. Another tackle for Sternweiss.
And there again, both backs are just simply the lead blockers for Shipman on the carry.
So a promising drive. North second of the game has them down to the Tigers' 34-yard line. Handoff Solberg. Pops free. Aaron Solberg across the 25, taken down at the 22.
Well, it's like he's played tailback all his life. Back there, he bounced off that initial pile when he hit inside there. He bounced off, read the opening to his left. Good cut, good pickup.
Another first down Huskies. They have it at the Tigers' 23-yard line. Solberg again going off tackle. Aaron Solberg takes it down to the 12. A correction to the 17. Mason Anderson in on the tackle for the Tigers. Now they'll put Solberg wide to the right side. Running back is Levante Bean. He gets the handoff. Bean trying to find some running room. Mason Anderson had him wrapped up and took him down. They're going to lose a few inches on that one.
Yeah, good job by Anderson coming off the edge right there and closing down tight and getting Bean before he can make a cut or get to the second level. They're within field goal range, obviously, with Solberg's good leg.
Solberg and Bean in the backfield. Shipman throws underneath. Solberg. Aaron Solberg inside the 10. First down, Huskies.
Boy, they ran that little inside fake on the handoff again and just ran Solberg out into the flat. Nobody around him. None of the linebackers ran with him. And in that cover, too, all that was left out there.
Zach Shipman to the edge. Zach Shipman to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Huskies.
Good job again by the Huskies taking care of that perimeter blocking. They were able to get the edge. They hooked those outside linebackers and safety and corner. He got their shell on.
Eau Claire North 7, Marshfield 0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. Eau Claire North 7, Marshfield 0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
In the Chippewa Valley, collectors know where to go, and that's the Slab Factory in Eau Claire. Pokemon cards, sports cards, buying, selling, or trading, it is the place where the hobby comes alive. Swing in today and discover something new only at Slab Factory, located at 2527 Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire. And thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. 4:20 to go, first quarter. Huskies on top of the Tigers, 7-0. And Sparks, nice mix of run and pass on that last drive.
Yeah, it really was a good game plan. We talked about how they've made some adjustments, and getting Solberg in the backfield is one of the big things here, and he really made it pay off for him. Good second drive right there for the Huskies.
Solberg will kick it away. Back deep, Hayden Carlson. And number 8, Gavin Larson. Larson on the near side. Carlson coming up on that kick, takes it at the 15. Hayden Carlson gets outside, down the sideline, knocked out of bounds, but a good gain. And Marshfield will have great field position for its second drive of the football game.
Yeah, I think on your scouting report, it probably should have said keep it away from Carlson when you kick off.
Well, you could just see the acceleration that Carlson has once he got that football.
Yeah, the acceleration and then the patience, right? I mean, accelerated and got a little bit of traffic, found a little seam, accelerated again. But here we go. Now all of a sudden Marshfield gets that great starting field position for their second drive.
They got Kolstad in the slot to the right, Jordan wide right. Back to pass, Femmel has nobody open. Now Femmel's going to run into Husky territory. He lost the football.
But it went out of bounds.
That was on the blue on that far sideline.
Well, good decision right there by Femmel. Instead of forcing a pass, just tuck it and go. He just forgot the tuck it part, kind of left it loose out there, and we'll see if they give him a first down or if he's just going to be shy. Looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short here.
The fumble went forward out of bounds. We'll go back to the spot of the fumble.
So the line of scrimmage just short of the north 45.
And here comes the Tigers now in their pro set here. Coming out of the true traditional I formation. Fumble.
Femmel lost the snap. Big pile up. He appears that he got on top of that one. That'll bring up a third down now for the Tigers.
Yeah, instead of 2nd and 1, it's now 3rd and 2. Femmel pulling out a little early on that one.
Femmel just a freshman. They're very high on his skill set. He's looking at a 3rd and 2 now. Tigers from the Huskies 47.
Yeah, look for Carlson here.
Femmel back in the pistol. Hands to Carlson. Carlson trying to get outside.
Oh, great
He's
tackle.
yanked down. Brady Andrew on the penetration.
Wow, Andrew coming in and making a big tackle for a loss. How about that? 2nd and 1, and now it's 4th and 4.
So decision time for the Tigers. And it appears that head coach Dennis Gadel is going to send the punt team out there and try to play the field position game. Vetter McTaggart, punter for the Tigers, will set up shop at his own 40. Given this place on the field, a lot of folks in the crowd yelling, watch the fake, but the snap to McTaggart,
And
it is a
go.
fake. McTaggart dragged
get it?
down right near the 45.
Good turn on the
Tigers
spot.
think he has it, but you're right, Sparks, it is going to depend on that spot. Where did the knee come down?
He got it. Got it by about a yard.
So they ran the fake, and McTaggart able to get to first down yardage, but not by much.
But I think that's the right spot on that one. From where we saw it up here, we're kind of right in front of it. It looked like he got across the 45, and that's all he had to get to.
Yeah, you didn't see the reaction from the north sideline, which would indicate that the spot was accurate. Josh Taylor now the fullback for the Tigers. Taylor goes 5'10", 225. Carlson, deep man in the eye. Femmel back to pass. They find Josh Taylor. Taylor's got a first down. Taylor rumbles his way down to the 25.
Rummel's a good term there for Taylor. 5'10", 225. He is basically their fullback. He's the big back in the backfield, and he slipped out that time into the flats. Same thing that the Huskies pulled, to get that back out in the flat, dump it off, and let him run.
First quarter winding down. The Huskies up 7-0, but the Tigers are driving. They've got a first down from the north 25. Femmel hands to Carlson. Carlson breaks free all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, pick up about 14 on that one.
Elliott Spees on the tackle.
Yeah, sorry, Brad, I'll just bet that by far his best run of the night.
And really nice blocking up front by the Tigers. They've got it at the 11, so they can still get a first down just inside the 2-yard line. With 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Taylor will motion to the near side. Femmel hands to Carlson. Carlson in the quarter. It's a 7-6 ball game. We will keep it here. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Do you struggle with brain fog, insomnia, anxiety, or unexplained weight gain? Contact Dana Besson at Balanced Health by Dana to achieve your optimal health. Balanced Health specializes in hormone replacement therapy and medical weight loss programs tailored to your unique needs. Take the first step to feeling your best. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com and call today for a free consultation. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. On the big screen, they just had birthday wishes to Mr. Zach Shipman. And a shout out to Zach Shipman. He helped round up my post-game interviews in last night's North Memorial volleyball match. So tip of the cap.
Yeah, he's doing it all for North.
Oh, yeah. Tyson on the far side. He's wrapped up right around the 20. That'll be the final play of the first quarter. Huskies leading the Tigers 7-6. We're back in a bit. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Yanked down right at the 25-yard line.
Tell you what, the Tigers, Marshfield Tigers, they're running a zone in the secondary. However, number 9, Jackson Anderson, is flipping sides. He's going to go wherever Solberg is. So a little man-on-man tonight for those two.
Yeah, that'll be a matchup to watch. And right on cue, Anderson comes to the near side, and he's going to man up on Solberg. 3rd and 7. Deep ball, Solberg in and out of his hands.
There, but guess what? Anderson just got his hands in there to knock it out. It was in Solberg's hands initially, but Jackson Anderson reaches in, strips it loose, makes it 4th down. What a great matchup. That'll be fun to watch tonight.
And a really nice pass from Zach Shipman, putting it on that outside shoulder.
Absolutely. You couldn't throw that one any better than what that one was. Just better defense in that case.
So now Solberg will punt it away for the Huskies, standing at his own 16-yard line. Hayden Carlson standing at his own 36. Last time Solberg tried to kick it away from Carlson. That one's a really nice boot. It's going to be over Carlson's head. It takes a good hop. Carlson, penalty marker down. Carlson dragged down as he gets across the 30, but that one's going to be moving back towards the goalpost on the south side of the field.
Yeah, Tigers are going to end up starting at their own 10-yard line on this drive.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse in the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They can assist you through each step of the process. Making the home buying and selling process simple, not stressful, that is what you get with Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. For every room, every door, and every window, place your trust in SOS Security. So a block in the back will back up the Tigers.
Brad, I've never understood why on special teams when a guy makes a block, he throws his hands up like he's innocent. It's a dead giveaway. Like you just know you did something wrong. Leave your hands down and don't try to give it away.
I'm guessing at some point over the years, Sparks, you had that conversation with the player on your special teams.
Yeah, you got to sell it like that was clean all the way. Don't throw your hands up.
Tigers will keep it on the ground to Carlson. Marshfield Working in Trevin Freese at quarterback. Freese wears number 13. He's a 6'4", 170-pound junior. And this is something they've done throughout the season. Is Femmel's the starter. He'll get the majority of the playing time, but every once in a while they'll get Freese in there to run a drive.
Yeah, you're right there. And they'll also run Carlson out of a wildcat formation, too, with having no quarterback in there.
Freese now under center. He loses the football. Big pile up. Waiting for a signal.
Well, this could be a costly turnover if it goes to the Huskies.
Officials are going to talk about this one.
Yeah, it looks like it's staying put.
It's the second time we've seen that. Once it was with the starting QB Femmel, and then Freese on that one. Looked like the snap got there, and it just got loose.
Yeah, it's strange that it's happened already twice now, and you're in game 8 of the season.
Taylor and Carlson flanking the quarterback, Trevin Freese. He's back to pass, throws. It's right on the money, and that's a first down for the Tigers.
Oh, that was a good ball. I think that was Ben Jordan.
Ben Jordan on the reception.
Again, their leading receiver. That was an excellent throw. He just simply hooked up at about 7 yards. He got about 2 yards past the stick, and that ball was right on the money.
So it's a first down for the Tigers. Line of scrimmage will be the 23-yard line. Kolstad split out wide to the near side. Freese remains at quarterback. Carlson is right in the pistol. They'll fake the end around. Carlson, he's bottled up. Nowhere to go. And now a penalty marker thrown.
Late flag here. Well, that's what you got to do if you're going to slow down Carlson, though. You've got to get him right at the point of attack.
And get multiple hats to the ball, too.
Might be a face mask. I see Marshfield signaling that they're going to take the penalty. And that's what it is.
So it's the 5-yard version. So that'll bring the line of scrimmage out to the 29-yard line.
Will remain first down also.
Be a 1st and 5. Freese will throw. Throwing deep. He's got a man. It's caught. Down the near sideline and dragged out of bounds right around the 5. Jacob Sadowska got behind the defense.
Well, how about Trevin Freese coming off the bench and makes 2 great throws. The first one for the first down, and then he lays that one out there for Sadowska to run under. Huge play down to the 5-yard line.
That totally flips the field. That long pass to Sadowska. He even had to wait a little bit for that ball to get there.
Yeah, he made the good adjustment. Perfect. Didn't overthrow him, let him get to it. And now here comes a heavy dose of Carlson.
With Taylor at fullback. Carlson takes the handoff, fighting for yardage. He'll get it down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, maybe just inside the 2. Again, good job by the Huskies, though, trying to bottle that up early.
2nd and goal for the Tigers.
See if Marshfield makes a little bit of an adjustment instead of going those inside gaps. Maybe bounce it out one, go off tackle.
Sam Abear on that last tackle for the Huskies.
One of the reasons is you got Kenton Mondu right there on the inside over center.
They'll split Sadowska wide right. Left side is Kolstad. Carlson, the deep man on the eye. He takes the handoff, and Hayden Carlson takes it into the end zone for a Marshfield Tigers touchdown. Marshfield grabs the lead, 12-7 over North.
And that's exactly what they did. It's a little adjustment instead of trying to go in there where it's bottled up with the big boys. Go ahead and bounce that off there towards the end. Stretched out, and they got the corner.
So a pair of touchdown runs by Hayden Carlson. That makes the score 12-7. You would assume that the Tigers, no matter what look they're going to get here, are going for two. And they are. And it works. Straight up the middle goes Ethan Femmel.
Yeah, good blocking right there by the Marshfield Tigers.
So Femmel with the 2-yard conversion run makes it 14-7. Marshfield on top of Eau Claire North, 7:37 to go. Second quarter. Back with more football right here on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Kick is on the way, and Solberg will take that one inside his own 5. A correction, that's Tyson. Tyson across the 30. Gets it out near the 35-yard line. Good return for the Huskies. They've got a fair amount of time to work with here in the second quarter. 7:29. Remember, North took the kickoff to start the game, so Marshfield will get the ball to start the third quarter.
Good field position here for the Huskies, like you said, out to the 35.
They'll have Solberg wide to the near side. Tyson to the far side. Avante Bean remains at running back. Bean bounces it outside. Lavonte Bean across the 40.
Nice run there by Bean. Again, important for the Huskies. Stay ahead of the sticks. And they did that there on first down. Good pickup. It was about 6 on that carry.
Jackson Anderson with the stop for Marshfield. Shipman back to pass. And he's taken down. Wes Nowitzki with the sack.
Well, that time the Huskies lined up Solberg in the backfield and slipped him out, and they were trying to find him out in the flats. However, this time the linebacker did his job, jumped that route, and all of a sudden Shipman had nobody to throw to, and that's what got him in trouble.
3rd and 14 now for the Huskies, and they will take a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Call the Dolman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Partners Mutual Insurance Company. Dolman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Husky is looking at a 3rd and 14 here. Solberg split out to the right. Tyson slot left. Shipman with pressure coming. Solberg's got it. Solberg still on his feet. Aaron Solberg down the sideline into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown.
Well, we talked about the matchup. He and Jackson Anderson out there one-on-one. That time Solberg wins the battle, shakes off 2 tackles, takes it to the house.
What a catch and run by Aaron Solberg.
And again, gives Zach Shipman credit for getting the football to him where he could do something with it.
That coming with 6:10 remaining on a 3rd and 14. Huskies are an extra point away from tying this one up. Solberg will have to catch his breath because he's the kicker. Shipman is the holder. High snap. Shipman's got it down, and Solberg sends it through the uprights. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We're all even, 14 apiece. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
A 69-yard touchdown pass from Zach Shipman to Aaron Solberg. Solberg then kicked the PAT, and as a result, it's 14-all between Eau Claire North and Marshfield. We got ourselves a game here, Sparks.
I guess. Both teams coming up with big plays on their last drives, and both of them off the pass. Both these teams rely so much on the run, but it's been the big pass play that's made the difference.
Couple scores to update. Eau Claire Memorial at Wausau West. The Old Abes leading 7-0 after 1. Up at Chippewa Falls tonight, hometown Cardinals trailing Hudson 14-0. Carlson on the return for Marshfield. Hayden Carlson across the 25, gets up close to the 30.
Boy, you just got to hold your breath when you kick it to Carlson. Great coverage there again by the Huskies.
So with 6:03 remaining, Marshfield takes over on offense. Ethan Fennell back at quarterback after Trevin Freese, the backup, led the last touchdown drive earlier this quarter. And off.
Look out.
Breaking through on the far side is Harlan Meissner. Meissner's first carry of the game. And Meissner takes it into Husky territory.
Real good run there. Broke a tackle at the point of attack. Got to the next level. Shook off another one. Big run there to start this drive.
First down for the Tigers at the Huskies' 49-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Fennell back to pass. He's looking deep. And that one is incomplete. Gavin Larson was the intended receiver, and Not sure if he lost that one in the lights or he was just looking over the wrong shoulder.
Yeah, Brett, he never looked. He literally ran 35 yards before he even looked up for the football. And that ball was obviously gone within the 5 steps that he had to drop. He dropped, let it go, a perfect pass out there. But again, the receiver never looked back to find the football early enough. By the time he looked, it was already coming down, almost hit him.
Briar Injai was on the coverage that time for the Huskies. Larson had a few steps on him. High snap. Femmel hands it off. Carlson. Carlson inside the 40. Evan Thurston in on the tackle for North, but that's a first down for Marshfield.
Nice block out there by the right tackle, Sam Granger. He had a little blitz coming in inside of him. He walled him off and created that seam.
Line of scrimmage is the Huskies 37. Kolstad split out wide to the near side. Fake the handoff. Femmel gets wrapped up and taken down. Kenton Mondo on the tackle. Yeah. Saw his brother Dalton play last Saturday for UW Stout at UW Eau Claire.
Yeah, Mondo not fooled at all on that fake jet sweep action.
You imagine the food bill at the Mondo household?
Yeah, I'd go
with Dalton and Kenton in there.
Yeah, those 2 guys for Thanksgiving. I think you need a couple turkeys.
Yeah, I guess. 2nd and 11 now for the Tigers. Handoff Carlson. He's hit right at the line and taken down. Good penetration that time by the Huskies. That time, Nicholas Loken.
Yeah, overall, the Huskies have really been able to keep Carlson under control this first half. They've done a nice job of some run blitzes and just moving their front line to make things difficult for the blocking schemes, and pretty much kept him in check so far.
3rd and 11 now for the Tigers. Femmel with time, throws, it's incomplete.
Ooh. Needs a little better pass to Ben Jordan over the middle, and he had him just a little too high and behind him. Boy, he lays that in there. That's about a 15 to 20-yard pickup.
Yeah, Jordan found the seam in that zone. That pass was too high. He could not pull it down. So that'll bring up a 4th and 11.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brad. You talked about finding the seam. He actually just sat down. He found that hole right behind the linebackers, in front of the safeties. He was there, just did not connect.
Vetter McTaggart standing just inside his own territory back in punt formation. Remember the last time they were in punt formation, he ran it for a first down. This time he's kicking it, trying to aim toward that far corner. And he did it. Nicely done by Vetter McTaggart.
1 yard line.
He gets a nice reception on that far sideline. Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC. So the Huskies backed up here with 3:48 to go in the second quarter. Shipman's going to operate out of the pistol with Bean to his right. Shipman will keep. Zach Shipman squirts free and gets it up close to the 10-yard line.
That's a big first down right there. A first down run. Picks up 8 on the play, almost 9. But if he doesn't get a big pick up there, you almost wonder if the Tigers were going to start using maybe some timeouts to keep him pinned deep to get the ball back. But now all of a sudden just makes it 2nd down 2.
Yeah, you're right about that, Sparks. If Marshfield gets the ball back, they have a chance to double up since they get the kick to start the third quarter. They'll hand it Tyson on the sweep.
He's got
Tyson,
room.
15, 20 and steps out of bounds, just short of the 25, but it's a first down for the Huskies.
Well, now everything changes. The Huskies are going to go, you know what? We've got 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We've got time to put a drive together. Now that they've got it off that 1 yard line, now their whole offense is intact, and here they come.
Huskies will send trips to the far side. Shipman's going to run to the near side. Zach Shipman, 25, 30. Wrestled out of bounds on that near side. John Sternweiss on the stop.
And there's that play again, running to the short side. Run that trips to the wide side. Marshfield's going to rotate extra bodies to that wide side for the trips. They just run to the short side, and they get better blocking.
And by going out of bounds on those last couple plays, you're saving some timeouts as well.
Yeah, that was only a 5-second play right there.
2nd and 2 for the Huskies. Shipman will keep. Zach Shipman across the 40. First down, Huskies.
We got a Tiger down here.
And while they tend to that injured player, we'll take a timeout as well. 2:57 remaining in the second quarter. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Beckett McFarland is the injured Marshfield Tiger, but the good news, he's walking off under his own power. McFarland, senior, strong safety for Marshfield. Huskies, after that carry by Shipman, have a first down at their own 41. Solberg wide to the right. Just inside of him is Nick Tyson. Pitch to Levante Bean, and Levante Bean is hemmed in and taken down. Lots of Tigers flowing to the football there.
Yeah, great job by the corner on that wide side of the field, seeing that one coming. 85, Truby, I think is what they just said. Great job by him closing off that corner on that quick pitch.
It's a loss of a yard to bring up a 2nd and 11 from the 40. Tyson wide right, Solberg slot right. Shipman looking to that side. Now Shipman's going to run. And he gets wrestled out of bounds. Lucas Halen.
And they're going to say his forward progress has stopped, Brett. They're going to keep that clock rolling. So now we're under 2 minutes. And it's 3rd and about 13. Interesting that maybe the Tigers wanted to burn a timeout here.
Yeah, Marshfield has all 3 timeouts remaining. And at the moment, it appears that they would likely use one, just depending on the outcome of this play. Shipman back to pass. Here comes pressure. Zach Shipman's going to run. Shipman takes a big hit. Mason Anderson with that pop.
Yeah, we've called Anderson's name a few times tonight.
And Marshfield does use that timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We are back at Eau Claire North High School. Festive atmosphere on this Friday night on the north side of Eau Claire. Eau Claire North Huskies looking at a 4th and 6 from their own 45. Marshfield burning that last time out in hopes of getting the ball back before halftime. Bob Radovich, Dave Sparger with you here from North High School. And so far so good for the Huskies, Sparks, but this is a key minute 17 coming up here. So Aaron Solberg will stand at his own 35-yard line in punt formation. Hayden Carlson back around his own 15 for Marshfield. Wobbly snap. Solberg gets it away. Carlson takes it at his own 15. Hayden Carlson trying to get outside. Still on his feet. And taken down at the 26. Well, you talk about Hayden Carlson, 5'8", 185, just got that low center of gravity, Sparks, and it generally takes a couple guys to bring him down.
Yeah, he's just so strong, and he's got such a great base. You talked about him. If you can get him down with one guy, they've done a heck of a job. And, well, now Marshfield's got 1 minute and 2, and they've got 2 timeouts left to see if they can do something here before the half.
Ethan Femmel will be the quarterback. He'll have Josh Taylor, Hayden Carlson with him in the backfield. Near side is Gavin Larson. 2 receivers to the far side. Femmel, short pass to Gavin Larson, who's taken out of bounds. Clock stops, 57 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, short pass to Larson as far as his route goes, but a great pass to him. It allowed him to cut upfield towards the sideline and picked up about 12-13 on the play, and he gets out of bounds.
Marshfield will have it on the 38-yard line. We'll put Carlson in motion now. Snap to Femmel. Has time, throws the deep ball. He's got a man caught. Ben Jordan inside the 25.
Wow, Ben Jordan just ran past that corner. Corner was just standing still. It didn't get out of his brake, his back pedal, and Jordan just flew right past him. If that ball is just a little bit underthrown, a little bit more than that, he doesn't have to lay out. He's going to catch that in stride and score.
The Marshfield Tigers take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. Back with more high school football right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
The Marshfield Tigers have it 1st and 10 from the Eau Claire North 25. Ethan Femmel, the quarterback, he's back to pass. Pressure coming. Femmel throws down the far sideline, knocked away. Nice job on that far sideline by Owen Rupert, the safety.
Yeah, Rupert, really good job getting underneath Ben Jordan that time. Again, if Femmel gets it up in the air to Jordan, he'll complete that one.
2nd and 10 now, Tigers. From the 25 with 43 seconds remaining. Femmel, the play fake. He's got some running room on that far side. Throws it deep to the end zone, and it is caught. Caught for the touchdown, Ben Jordan.
Well, no reason to look for anybody else tonight. Holy smokes. Femmel almost out of bounds. Again, just throws it up nice and high to let his 6'4" receiver have the best opportunity for it, and he comes down with it.
Touchdown pass, Femmel to Jordan. Makes it 20-14, and now they'll line up for the traditional PAT. That kick is up and good by Aaron Orgna. And with 36 seconds remaining in the first half, Marshfield has taken the lead 21-14 over Eau Claire North. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Tigers have taken a 21-14 lead over the Huskies with just 36 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Boy, that was an efficient drive for the Marshfield Tigers.
Well, you said Ethan Femmel with two great passes, 37-yard, and then he comes back with a 25-yarder for the touchdown, both going to Ben Jordan.
Aaron Ongna to kick it away for the Tigers. Huskies going to get a return here with Solberg. Solberg angling towards the near sideline, getting bunched up there. And then he goes out of bounds. And here come the penalty markers. He was wrapped up by Cashton Kilty.
Yeah,
they were very much on the boundary, and Kilty just kind of gave him the little toss to the ground.
Yeah,
and
kind of rolled over and took him down, but the side judge here was right on the play, did not throw it, and the guy from 10 yards down didn't like it. He threw the flag. Yeah, they're going to get the penalty. Not one of your more drastic looking penalties, to be honest, folks. That was just a little roll and toss, kind of went down with him. I guess he could have let go and not bothered, but all of a sudden, again, that changes the looks. If the Huskies are starting on their own 27, they're probably just going to run this out, but now they're going to go out here and get close to the 40. They may try to make something happen with 2 timeouts.
Sparks on a field that doesn't have the contrasting color sidelines, I'm wondering if that flag gets thrown.
True. Yeah, absolutely. Because it really just, I don't know, there just wasn't much to it in my eyes.
In the old days on those near sidelines or far sidelines, a little harder to judge if you're a defensive player. Are you in or are you out? Do you let go or do you take your guy down? Yeah, it didn't look malicious. Say that. He's definitely out of bounds.
Now the Huskies need about 25 yards here just to get into field position for Solberg.
North does have 2 timeouts remaining. The line of scrimmage is the 42. Shipman with plenty of time throws deep over the middle. It's caught. Heading down the near sideline is Tyson. Tyson, little stop and go move, dives for the pylon. And he's going to be ruled out of bounds. So the Huskies hitting on a big one right there. Nice pitch and catch to Nick Tyson.
Tyson on a deep crossing route like you talked about. Went about 12, 15 yards downfield and crossed the middle and beat his D-back. The D-back actually stumbled and fell down.
And they give it to him. Touchdown. Touchdown Huskies.
Yeah, after the discussion, they're going to say he clipped the pylon. Boy, just a deep crossing route across the middle. Shook off his D-back, couldn't keep up with him. He goes down. He beats everybody to the pylon to tie this up, perhaps, right here before half, pending the extra point.
Answering just 16 seconds after the Marshfield touchdown. Shipman to Tyson. 58 yards on that pitch and catch. Now Aaron Solberg for the PAT. Kick on the way, and it is good. 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. We're all tied up between the Tigers and the Huskies. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We are back at Eau Claire North High School. So in the last 36 seconds, later, Zach Shipman 58-yard TD pass to Nick Tyson. Here at Solberg added the PAT, and we're 21 apiece. And as you heard, there was a penalty assessed on that successful PAT by the Huskies. So what it means is that North will get to kick off from the Marshfield 45, and that's big because this allows Aaron Solberg to boom this one right out of the end zone and keep Hayden Carlson from a return.
Yeah, the Tigers got their hands team out there just in case, but I don't see any reason why the Huskies would bother with an onside. You just don't want to give it back to Marshfield. I'm with you. Kick it out of the end zone.
Solberg with the boot. And that one is through the end zone. So Marshfield will take over at its own 20 with 20 seconds remaining. Well, the Tigers do have a timeout remaining. We saw in their last drive they were successful working the sidelines. We'll see what head coach Dennis Gadel wants to do. He's finding himself in a fight here with the North Huskies.
Yeah, this is going to be Hayden Carlson on the carry if it's in my playbook, I'll tell you that. Just 20 seconds left, just hand the ball to him. If he breaks one, he breaks one, but I'm not going to mess around.
Trevin Freese is the quarterback. Freese,
there's the
delayed
draw.
handoff, Carlson. Carlson breaks to the outside, cuts up field. Hayden Carlson across the 45.
Case in point, now they can use that timeout if they want. Otherwise, they could certainly hustle up there and just down it because they got to move the chains.
They did take their final timeout, so we will keep it here with just 11 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's been an entertaining first half here, Dave Sparker.
I guess. And if you would have told me it was all about the pass game, I wouldn't have believed it because, boy, both these teams are just such a heavy run team. But all of a sudden tonight, they're finding a lot of success going with the deep ball against the secondaries.
Well, let's talk a little strategy here. You got 11 seconds. If you're Marshfield, you're going to have to work the sidelines. Conceivably, you could throw over the middle, but you're going to have to really hustle to the football and clock it. And that gets challenging sometimes, especially if you're throwing deep over the middle.
Yeah, the advantage about high school football is the clock does stop in order to move the chains. But you're right. I'm almost sure they'll run something on the sideline like a two-receiver route where they'll send one guy deep and then hook another one up here probably about the 30 and try to find him and get him out of bounds, and hopefully they're within field goal range.
Ben Jordan is to the near side. Now he goes in motion. Pressure coming. That pass too short. Tried to get it to Ben Jordan.
Yeah, and that was the case. Run too deep, get him out of the way, and let Jordan have a little space to maybe catch one short and run with it. But now it's just 6 seconds left. I think, again, you're going to look for maybe that draw or maybe even a screen. Just really no time now to get anything down the field.
Key on that play for the Huskies defense was getting pressure on the quarterback, Trevin Freese.
Yeah, he tried to roll out, and he just rolled into the pressure.
Huskies fans trying to make some noise here. Coaches want the corners and the safeties to play back.
Yeah, they'll come with a four-man rush, use those three linebackers underneath, and deepen up that secondary.
Snap to Freese. Pressure coming. Freese rolling, throwing, and just sails that one out of bounds. And that'll do it for the first half. An entertaining first half, and one that's got the hometown fans pretty excited. 21-21 between the Tigers and the Huskies. Sparks, we saw some offense. We saw some good defensive plays.
Surprising offense.
Some special teams plays that Marshfield running that fake punt. But boy, this has been an entertaining one. And boy, I tell you, the Huskies have to be feeling great heading to the locker room.
Absolutely. And again, the Huskies can throw the football. They've shown it now the last few weeks. And now all of a sudden, given this opportunity against Marshfield, they're finding holes into that secondary and those one-on-one type coverages, and they're being able to connect. And they're a great job by their receivers. Tyson and Solberg breaking tackles in the secondary and making huge plays. Marshfield's feeling the same way. Again, they can step back and throw it. They've been successful throwing to Ben Jordan. Sadowski's got to cost one too. But I mean, it's just really strange to think that these two teams are now sitting back and deciding to run their offense through the pass game when they're so heavy run dominant.
Let's recap the scoring in this one. Eau Claire North getting a Zach Shipman 5-yard touchdown run and an Aaron Solberg PAT. That coming with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Take a 7-0 lead. Marshfield came back. Now with just 1 second to go in the first, it was Hayden Carlson, a 4-yard TD run. The 2-point conversion pass was no good. North led at 7-6 after one. Second quarter, Hayden Carlson, a 2-yard TD run. Ethan Femmel ran in the 2-point conversion, 14-7 at that point, with 7:37 to go in the second. Then things got really interesting. North answering on its next drive. Zach Shipman, 69 yards to Aaron Solberg for a touchdown pass to make it 14-14 after Solberg booted the PAT. Marshfield came back, and in the final minute of the quarter, it was Ethan Femmel, 25 yards to Ben Jordan in the end zone for a touchdown. PAT made it 21-14. North answered back just 16 seconds later. Zach Shipman, 58 yards to Aaron Tyson. Nick Tyson, I should say, on that 58-yard pitch and catch. Solberg booted the PAT, and we are 21 all at halftime. Sparks, do you expect either team to make any changes as we go into the second half?
Well, they've obviously got to do something in the secondary. Both defensive have just been very porous, again, with their coverages. We'll see if they want to try to maybe mix up and go a little bit more man to not let those openings happen. But, boy, I'll tell you what, it's just, the adjustments are going to be what they're doing as far as their pass coverage. It's just amazing to watch those guys giving up the big play here in the first half. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of discussion in the locker room about that secondary play, and maybe you got to drop those linebackers to help. But again, you start pulling off those people out of the box, and now obviously you open up for that run game, and that's what both those teams are so successful with. So a little bit of a chess match here at halftime for sure.
We will take an extended break. When we come back, Dave Sparger and I will review first half stats. Right now, your score at the break. It's Marshfield Tigers 21, Eau Claire North Huskies 21. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wietrich family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
To better halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
From humble beginnings in
Good evening,
1904,
folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
To better halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfein Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. We got a good one going here as we get set to start the third quarter. Marshfield Tigers 21, North Huskies 21. Bob Radovich, Dave Sparger with you. And Sparks, we were absolutely entertained in that first half.
Boy, were we ever. And we talked about the pregame, the run game. Both teams very similar in the run game, heavy on the run game, and somebody's got to stop them and this and that. Well, all of a sudden, both teams decided to go to the air and connect on huge plays, over 30 yards. Both teams, big plays through the air, a couple of touchdowns. The Huskies breaking tackles for big plays to score their 2 touchdowns through the air. And same thing with Marshfield. They go to the air to score theirs. I mean, it's just, wow, you talk about entertaining. That had it all the first half.
First 3 touchdowns were via the ground. Zach Shipman from North, a 5-yard TD run. Hayden Carlson runs of 4 yards and 2 yards. Then the fireworks started. Zach Shipman to Aaron Solberg for 69 yards. Ethan Femmel to Ben Jordan for 25 yards. And then Shipman 58 yards to Nick Tyson. And as a result, we're 21 all at the half. Some other halftime scores: Wausau West leading at home over Eau Claire Memorial 21-7. New Richmond a 35-14 leader at Wisconsin Rapids. DC Everest a 14-7 lead over Stevens Point. In the Big Rivers, Hudson up at Chippewa Falls 21-7. Menominee River Falls, that one 14 all at the half. And Rice Lake leading at Superior 40-28. Next week we will wrap up the regular season. It'll be the North Huskies here at home to host Wisconsin Rapids. Right now, though, their focus is on the Marshfield Tigers. As we talked about in our open, an important game for both teams. Marshfield trying to solidify a playoff spot in Division II. For Eau Claire North, trying to get closer to that bubble in Division I. Aaron Solberg's got the ball on the tee. Back deep for Marshfield, Hayden Carlson and Gavin Larson. Larson to the near side of the field. Solberg approaches the football, and the third quarter is underway. This is going to be Gavin Larson.
Comes the reverse.
On the reverse to Hayden Carlson. Huskies were ready for it. Still had some problems taking Carlson down. They do that. Carlson tackled at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, great discipline, though, by the Husky special teams. Not being fooled by that reverse. Only got it out to the 28-yard line.
So it'll be first down for the Marshfield Tigers. Looking to even their overall record with a win tonight. They come in 3-4. And they'll go back with the starter at QB, Ethan Femmel, the freshman. Hayden Carlson remains that running back. Femmel hands to Carlson. He bounces it outside. Carlson, 35.
Good
Across
God.
the 40. Here goes Carlson. Into North Territory. Makes another cut. Hayden Carlson still running. And tackled inside the 25-yard line. No flags on that one.
Oh, you want to see how good Hayden Carlson is? Just take a look at that one. That was an ESPN highlight reel if I ever saw one.
Boy, and that can't make the Huskies defensive coaches happy on that one. First play of the second half, and Hayden Carlson gets loose. So now Marshfield has it 1st and 10 from the North 23-yard line. Gavin Larson split out wide to the right. Handoff to Josh Taylor. One of the Huskies had Taylor's jersey, and that thing stretched for a couple yards.
Yeah, they were trying to run a little fullback inside trap right there, and it just got blown up at the point of attack. Good job by the Huskies reacting to that one.
It's officially no gain. So it's 2nd and 10. Carlson takes the handoff. Hayden Carlson squeezing through a hole. Gets it down to the 11. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers.
Well, you said it. He found a hole, but it wasn't much of one. Just squeezed through there. Good patience. Just waited for that to open up late. Got through it. Got to the second level, and he picked up 10 or 11 on that for the first down. First and goal. No, excuse me. First down from the 11.
A lot of Hayden Carlson on this drive. Fennell hands to Carlson. Pushing forward down to the 6. Tice Gorman leading the defensive charge that time for the Huskies. It's a gain of 4. Second and 6.
Last time the Tigers got in this situation, they decided to bounce it outside the edge instead of trying to go up inside where all that mess is. Huskies doing a good job inside, so see if they bounce this one.
Josh Taylor, the fullback. Hayden Carlson, the deep back. Carlson will bounce it outside. There are penalty markers down. Carlson burrows into the end zone, but let's take a look at what this penalty is.
Yeah, most likely going to be a hold call here.
Well, the Marshfield player is pointing North's way.
I might have guessed wrong. You're right. Still waiting for a call here.
During the play, we have holding on the defense. Although the play is a touchdown, Marshfield is elected to take that penalty on the kickoff. Do an extra point on timeout.
Well, I had the holding call right, but how
well,
about that?
Yeah, you just had the wrong
holding.
team. Yeah, you rarely see that. Here in Ongna on for the PAT. And it's blocked. PAT is blocked. 27-21 is your score. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Marshfield Tigers regain the lead, and this has been a back-and-forth game.
Yeah, back and forth, and let's not forget that because it's gone back and forth, they just got their extra point blocked, so that gives that Huskies a little bit of an advantage if they can punch one in here and get up by a point.
Never know how that can factor into the outcome. Aaron Ongna has the ball teed up at midfield, and that's because of that defensive holding penalty on the Hayden Carlson touchdown run. Ogna's boot is going to carry into the end zone. Solberg wanted to take it out, but
yeah, that's an automatic touchback if it crosses the goal line.
So the Huskies will have their first possession of the second half. We were talking during the break, Spards, and of all the North games we've done this year, this is about as balanced and as effective of the offensive game plan as we've seen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Their offensive efficiency has been really good this first half. And again, the good mix, right? You got the pass and the run game, and good play calling tonight by the Huskies coaching staff.
They will start this drive at their own 20. And again, they'll line up with Aaron Solberg and Levante Bean in the backfield, along with the quarterback, Zach Shipman. Quick pass near side. And that's a completion to Nick Tyson.
Oh, might be a late hit here, a late block after the play. After the Huskies picked up 5 on that quick little spot pass. And again, a good play call because you got 2 receivers out there with just 1 corner. So that receiver's block in the corner leaves the ball carrier to just kind of get around that. But as that tackle was being made, you could see one of the defensive guys go flying.
After the play was over, have personal foul on Eau Claire. That'll be half the distance. It'll be second down.
Well, you take a positive into a negative all of a sudden.
Yeah, so a couple penalties affecting the Huskies. The holding penalty on the Marshfield touchdown run that allowed Marshfield to kick off from midfield and kick it into the end zone. Then instead of a 5-yard gain, now we've got a penalty. And it's 2nd and long now for the Huskies.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 17 all of a sudden.
From their own 13, Zach Shipman trying to get wide. Shipman cuts upfield. Zach Shipman gets a lot of those yards back, but we've got another penalty marker down.
And where that's thrown, I'm going to call holding on the offense.
And again, Sparks, this goes back to field position.
Yeah, they just switched it right there with a great run there by Shipman. Would have made it 3rd and manageable, but now they got to bring it back even farther, another half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, and again, go back to that holding penalty on the touchdown run, defensive holding. All of a sudden, instead of getting a good return, now you're backed up to your own 20.
3 consecutive plays where they've got a penalty.
Yeah, it all adds up. So now the Huskies will have to operate from their own 6. We'll put Solberg wide to the near side. Tyson in the slot to the near side. Huskies will keep it on the ground. There's a solid carry right there. The pile pushing forward out to the 15. Levante Bean on that carry. We'll mark him down at the 14.
See if the Huskies try to find a way to isolate Solberg here. And they're gonna leave him here on the short side of the field, one-on-one. I think that's Solberg here on the near side.
You are correct. We'll split 2 guys to the far side. We also have a receiver in the stack on that side as well.
Huskies take a look and see what they've got. Now they're going to make their play call.
Shipman. Deep ball over the middle, and it's caught. First down. Heck of a grab there, and that player is down.
Yeah, he got the wind knocked out of him. What a great job of hanging on to the football, though.
Nolan Besson, the junior, took a pop, and he'll get some attention right now. We'll step aside, take a timeout. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you 2 get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Nolan Besson coming to the sideline after making a tremendous catch and taking a pop over the middle.
Yeah, going back to that last play, give credit to Zach Shipman there. He looked off that safety. He made the safety roll over the top of Solberg, and then he came back to Besson on that post and hit him perfect right across the middle for the first down.
And yet another penalty on the Huskies. This is going to be an illegal procedure penalty. That'll back him up.
Yeah, my guess is probably one of those receivers just kind of flinched.
It's a 5-yard penalty to make it 1st and 15. Line of scrimmage will be the 32. But what a catch by Besson. And you mentioned the pass from Shipman was right on the money. Huskies will put trips to the far side. Shipman on the quarterback draw. Zach Shipman out to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, pick up a 5, getting him 2nd and 10 here. Shipman again, just that little fake ride to his halfback, and he's going to keep it himself, looking for those seams.
Mason Anderson is racking up the tackles for the Tigers defense.
Yeah, we've certainly said his name a ton. He's done a nice job tonight.
Always around the ball. 2 receivers either side. Bean remains at running back. Shipman with time. Now he's going to scramble. Zach Shipman to the 40. Takes a big pop on that far side. Again, Mason Anderson.
Yeah, as you said, he's always around the football. Well, that time the coverage was excellent in the secondary, but the problem is they didn't keep him in the pocket. Shipman gets outside the pocket, runs it down, picks up about 8 on the play. Now they're just left with 3rd and 2.
Solberg wide to the left. Tyson wide right. Shipman's going to run it. Shipman gets to the outside. Into Tigers territory. 1st down Huskies.
Well, several times tonight the Huskies have been able to hook those ends and get around the edge. Right now those Tigers are having a tough time on the edge, keep and contain.
Huskies drive moves down to the 37-yard line of the Tigers. Solberg to the left, Tyson to the right. Blake Burns on the right side of the formation. Shipman fakes to Tyson. Zach Shipman, 20, 10, touchdown! Touchdown Huskies!
There's that ride again, but this time instead of going to the strong side of the formation, he goes opposite, goes back to the weak side. Great job of blocking that up by the Huskies. He gets all the way in for 6.
37-yard touchdown run, Zach Shipman. Ties the score 27-all. Remember, Marshfield's last PAT was blocked. So now Aaron Solberg to give the Huskies a lead. is Zach Shipman. Snap good, spot good, kick. Up and good. 5:54 to go, third quarter. Eau Claire North leading Marshfield 28-27. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office, and they take most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Each team with a touchdown in this third quarter. But the difference, a blocked PAT and a made PAT by the Huskies. They've got the lead. Here in Solberg to kick it off. Back deep for the Tigers, Gavin Larson and Hayden Carlson. Solberg the boot, and it's a good one. Carlson takes that one inside his own 5. Heading to that far sideline, he's got some running room, and he'll take it across the 30.
There's Gavin Larson there, Brad. I don't think he's 8. Out to the 33. Well, now the Tigers are going to try to answer again, as now they find themselves trailing by 1.
Ethan Femmel remains at quarterback. Hayden Carlson, the running back. Carlson on the carry. He's wrapped up from behind and taken down. Caden Caldwell was the first guy there, and then he got some help. It's a loss of 1.
Yeah, Caldwell, great job getting the initial penetration and blowing that play up. They lost a yard on that one.
2nd and 11 now for Marshfield. It will send Ben Jordan wide to the left. Slot left is Jacob Sadowska. Femmel with time. He's going deep. Down the near sideline, incomplete.
Just a little long, about a yard too long. Great coverage right there.
Gavin Larson was the intended receiver. Huskies had some good coverage that time. Elliot Spees.
Yeah, Spees right in his hip pocket, right where he needs to be.
3rd and 11 now for the Tigers. Big play coming up here with 4:53 remaining in the third.
The Tigers do have that draw in their back pocket, and they've also shown screen in the past.
Meisner is the running back. Femmel back to pass. All kinds of time. Throws the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Gavin Larson was there, made a really nice adjustment, but it's incomplete. Back on the coverage was Owen Rupert.
Oh, he didn't miss that by much. You said it. He made that late adjustment over the shoulder and actually had it in his hands. He just wasn't able to control it. Big stop there for the Huskies.
So now the Huskies leading by 1. Looking to get the ball back here as we're under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Vetter McTaggart And the punt team on for Marshfield. Aaron Solberg of the Huskies standing at his own 35. McTaggart with the boot, and it's a good one. Solberg will take it and be down right at the 33-yard line. So 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Huskies have it. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Huskies have really put together some nice drives the last couple times they've had the football. And here's an opportunity now. Put one together, string some plays together, and try to extend this lead.
Levante Bean is the running back, standing next to quarterback Zach Shipman in the pistol. Bean on the carry. Bean bounces it outside, and he is taken down.
Ball came out, but the official pointing down.
Sternweiss came up from his safety position to make that hit.
Yeah, loss of a yard on that play.
Lucas Hallen there as well for the Tigers. We'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I think you got to see more of that out of the Tiger defense. Those safeties have got to start coming downhill on 1st and 2nd down on those run plays. They're getting beat on the edge. Those defensive ends are not keeping contained, so that allows that safety to come flying and see if they can help on the edge.
Solberg to the near side, Tyson to the far side. Shipman's going to run it. Zach Shipman gets to the edge. Had to run a long way for a short gain.
Yeah, better job by the defensive end that time. Not sure if it was Novinsky or Klum out there on that left side, but great job of just stringing it out, not letting them get to the edge right away. He strung it to the sideline, had good pursuit, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Huskies operating from their own 35-yard line. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Huskies will send Blake Burns wide to the near side. Wide to the far side is Solberg. Slot to the right is Tyson. Shipman setting up the screen. They get it to Besson. Besson gets it across the 40.
Boy, that was set up. That at first looked like it was going to go. Great job by the Tigers closing in on that one. It's going to make it 4th and about a long 2, maybe even 3. So good job by them to handle that middle screen.
We'll see if they try to draw him offside here, Sparks.
Yeah, draw him offsides, or they'll come with that quick kick that the Huskies like to do.
Aaron Solberg is the normal punter, and he is still split out wide to the right.
Yeah, we'll see if Shipman here gets it and just kicks it. Yeah, they're not going to get him to jump, so he's going to use the timeout here.
We will take a timeout as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. Got a good one going here between the hometown Huskies and the Marshfield Tigers. North leading Marshfield 28-27, 2:55 to go here. Third quarter, Huskies looking at a 4th and 2. They were trying to draw Marshfield offside. That did not work, so the Huskies had to burn timeout. So now it's Aaron Solberg standing at his own 30. Back deep for the Marshfield Tigers, the very dangerous Hayden Carlson. Line drive kick Carlson takes it inside his own 20. Carlson cannot get away that time. Good coverage there by the Huskies. It was Evan Thurston who had him by the ankle and just would not let go.
Yeah, Thurston, you talk about a shoestring tackle. That's about all he had. He had his shoe, would not let go, because if he lets him go, he's got some room to run. So good open field tackle there.
Tigers will have it from their own 33. And they will send Trevin Freese out as the quarterback. So that QB rotation continues for the Tigers. In the slot left is Ben Jordan. Wide to that far side, Cameron Kolstad. Freese rolling, throws underneath, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Ben Jordan.
That is a tough pass. He's rolling left. He's a right-handed thrower. You've got to get those shoulders spun around. And when he tried to do that, he just could not keep momentum on that pass. Left it a little short.
Temperature has dropped down to 50 degrees, Sparks. So compared to what it's been for the bulk of this year, it's going to be a little chilly for these guys. So maybe hanging on to the ball might be a little bit more difficult than it's been up to this point in the season. 2nd and 10 now for the Tigers. Wide to the far side is Gavin Larson. Freese. He's going to throw the deep ball. It's over the middle, incomplete. Trying to get it to Vetter McTaggart. And they're going to get interference on that one. And that's not a popular call on this home sideline.
Yeah, Brady Andrew running with him stride for stride, but it did look like he got his arms in front of him, which kind of prevented the tight end from getting his arms up to get to it. There is a discussion, though, in the secondary there. We'll see if they change their mind and decide to pick it up.
At the high school level, it's not a spot foul. Well, the official is going to have an explanation for head coach Matt McGinnis.
It might even be just like a holding call rather than interference. We'll see here. Or are they going to pick it up? They're just kind of walking back.
Yeah, Marshfield's walking all the way back.
Oh, no, there's the call.
15 yards. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, Husky fans not liking that call one bit.
It's a 15-yard variety. So that's going to give Marshfield a first down at its own 48.
Well, it's been a tough second half here for the Huskies. They're plagued by the penalties so far. And yet, they still find themselves with that 1-point lead.
Meissner now in at running back for the Tigers. Little inside handoff.
Look out.
And there goes Hayden Carlson. Hayden Carlson, 20, 10, touchdown.
Wow, they put Carlson out there on that wing, right side wing back, and made all the action go to the right. They cut him underneath for a little inside reverse handoff to him, and he took it to the house. Great play call in that situation.
So Marshfield answers. And the Tigers lead it 33-28.
And they'll go for 2 here, obviously.
And they're going to bring the
maybe
kick
they're
team
bring it,
out
the
there.
regular kick team.
Yeah, they got to look, and
they were
just
able
said, nope, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, it's all about counting numbers when that guy gets up there, whether or not he wants to run the play or not.
So Aaron Ongna on for the PAT is to make it a 6-point margin.
He's down to 5 seconds on the play clock, though. And
there's the penalty.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. Holy smokes, that took forever. So that'll back it up 5 yards.
We have delayed game on the offense, 5 yards. Retry.
Yeah, and I don't understand that because they actually got out there and had 10 seconds still on the play clock to get that snap and get it up. The kicker was set when he was about 4 seconds, so that snap just needed to come.
So now this is going to be an attempt from 25 yards out. Last PAT was blocked. Ongna, the kick is on the way, and it is good. 2:27 to go. Marshfield 34, Eau Claire North 28. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
We are back at Eau Claire North High School. Marshfield on that 52-yard run by Hayden Carlson. It's his third TD run of the night. Takes the lead over Eau Claire North. The PAT by Aaron Ongna was good, but after the PAT, a penalty was called.
Yeah, during the break, we had our little discussion here as we were talking about. We were a little surprised that Marshfield didn't go for 2. You know, now they're up 6, but if you go for 2 and you get it, now it's a 7-point game again. And again, just a touchdown ties it, and you know they kicked, and they've obviously got an excellent field goal kicker in Solberg, and then that kick would have obviously could put them up ahead again. But just an interesting choice there. I guess we were expecting Marshfield to go for 2 in that situation.
And the personal foul penalty was assessed on the Marshfield Tigers, which means instead of kicking off from their own 40, Aaron Ongna is now going to have to kick off from his own 25.
Yeah, and if you're the Marshfield coaching staff, you're not real pleased with that. You get the touchdown, and you're going to kick off and try to pin North Deep, and now all of a sudden they're going to have great field position after this return, or they should.
Ongna with the boot, and it's a good one. Tyson on the return. Cuts it upfield across the 35, wrestled down at the 37. It was a good kick by Ongna.
Yeah, he did get some good distance on it at least, but again, Huskies way out there now, about 37, 38-yard line. So good field position for them to start with.
They've got 2 minutes, 19 seconds in this quarter to work with. They had to burn a timeout on their last offensive series.
Well, both defenses have struggled to come up with stops tonight. Huskies looking for their chance now to put 6 on the board and get ahead again.
Levante Bean is the running back. Shipman's going to keep it. Zach Shipman pushing forward, and he'll take it out to the 44.
Yeah, Huskies have had a lot of success running that to that weak side again. Set the formation to the wide side, and then run that quarterback keep here to the short, weak side.
2nd and 3 for North.
Here he comes
Shipman
again.
straight up the middle. He's got the first down, takes it in to Tigers territory.
Yeah, fake that jet sweep. Again, he just keeps it. Good job blocking by the Huskies up front.
And we're going to get an equipment timeout here. One of the Tigers is trying to get something adjusted there on the pant leg. Got minute 36 remaining in the third quarter. Huskies have a 1st and 10 in Tigers territory from the 48. They'll put Burns on the right side of the formation. Tyson wide to the near side. Solberg wide to the far side. Levante Bean trying to get out of trouble there, but Mason Anderson, who's got to be double digits in tackles, makes another stop.
Yeah, great job again, just taking care of the edge. We talked about all night how the Huskies have been able to break that edge and get upfield around their ends, but that time Anderson did a great job of just contain that time, kept his outside arm free. Bell tries to bounce it, and he takes him down for a 1-yard loss.
Under a minute to go here, third quarter. Tyson split out wide to the near side, Solberg to the far side. Shipman will run it. Shipman gets it inside for 45 down to the 43.
Good little pickup, though. Got 6 of that. It's got half of it back. Just leave about a 3rd and 5 here. Shipman showing some patience in there. And they'll let the clock run out here to the end of the third quarter.
34-28. Tigers on top of the Huskies, but North is driving. They'll be looking at a 3rd and 5 when we return to start the fourth quarter. Keep it right here. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here at Eau Claire North High School. The Huskies trailing Marshfield 34-28. North looking at a 3rd and 5 from the Tigers' 43. Snap to Zach Shipman. Shipman looking long. Incomplete. He had Aaron Solberg.
He did. Solberg split the double team and just missed on the connection.
So the Huskies took a deep shot on 3rd and 5. Let's see what they do here in what is likely 4-down territory.
Boy, Marshfield just jumped all over Solberg. They put that safety over his side, and as soon as he released, they were double teaming him. And he still almost had that completed.
We'll put trips to the far side. Shipman.
They've got him on the flats.
Near side, Solberg. He gets inside the 40, and that should be a 1st down for the Huskies.
Too easy right there. Solberg in the backfield just slips out into the flats. That's something Marshfield should have been ready for. You know you want to get the football to him.
Huskies keep the drive moving at the 4th down conversion. Shipman to Solberg. Solberg is split out to the near side. Quarterback draw, Zach Shipman. Shipman drops the shoulder. Pyle pushing forward. Going to mark him down at the 26. Move the chains again. 1st down Huskies.
Boy, it just seems like at some point one of these defenses has to come up with a big play. Neither team has been able to slow each other down.
Landon Connect will split out wide to the near side. Tyson slot right. Solberg to the far side. No, check that Solberg in the backfield with Levante Bean. And it's Blake Burns out to the left. Now they will flip Tyson to that left side. Levante Bean up the middle, finds a crease, pushing forward down to the 21.
Yeah, good quick hitter right there for Bean. Picks up at least 5 on that one.
Gain of 5 for Levante Bean. Shipman trying to go to the hard count there, but Marshfield's not moving. Shipman quit, pass incomplete.
He never had good grip on that throw. Too quick trying to get rid of it.
Wanted to get it to Nick Tyson, but you're right, Sparks. Just did not have a good grip after taking that snap. And even if that had been completed, I'm not sure they gained much of anything.
Well, you said it before, 4-down territory, so obviously we're there again. So they've got options here. They could run the football here and set up a 4th and short if they don't get it. Or you look for Solberg.
Bean in the backfield next to Zach Shipman, the quarterback. Shipman's going to run it. He's got a little running room. Trying to get some extra yardage there, but that hole closed up. Lucas Hallen was there. Mason Anderson was there as well. 4th and 3 now for the Huskies.
Well, I just talked about how some defense has to step up here to make a play this half, and this might be the opportunity here for the Marshfield Tigers. A 4th down and a long 2 or short 3 here. If the Tigers can hold, they might be able to get the ball back and put this away, but here comes a huge play here in the 4th.
Shipman's going to run it to the far side. Zach Shipman. 1st down north.
Boy, every time they've needed yardage, that's all they do. They just simply put the strength to the wide side and run Shipman to the short side. Get extra blockers over there, and sure enough, he picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, more guys blocking wearing black jerseys than you had white jerseys as defenders. 1st down north from the Marshfield 16. Tyson takes the handoff. Tyson wrestled down. And once again, Mason Anderson on the tackle.
Pick up a 4, though, make it 2nd and 6, and if you're the Huskies, you'll take that.
Mason Anderson listed as 6 feet 160. Not your traditional linebacker size, but boy, he goes sideline to sideline, and he can pack a wallop on the tackles. Shipman will keep it. Gets inside the 10. Sternweiss on the tackle.
That was a nice tackle. He fended off the block that time, got underneath and made that tackle. If he doesn't, that's at least a 1st down, if not 6 points.
And Shipman really sold that play fake. A lot of the defense was flowing with Levante Bean, but Sternweiss held his ground, made the stop.
Yeah, Shipman does do an excellent job of ball handling.
3rd and 3 for the Huskies. Line of scrimmage is the 9-yard line. Shipman trying to get outside.
About a yard short, it looks like.
Yep, they give him a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now we've got a Marshfield player injured, so we will take a timeout. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Lucas Hallen, the injured Marshfield Tiger, he's able to walk off the field. Eau Claire North looking at a 4th and 2. North trailing Marshfield 34-28, 7:32 to go, 4th quarter. This has been a great game, back and forth from the start. Huskies will have Aaron Solberg split out wide to the right.
Huskies like to use Zach Shipman in this situation. Let Bean just be another blocker. Let's see what they come with here.
Wide left is Nick Tyson. Bean standing right behind Shipman in the pistol. Besson lined up on the left side as an H-back.
The other look, obviously, is they got Solberg if they want to go quick slant.
Shipman will keep pushing forward.
Oh, he got stuffed. This is going to be close.
He is dragged back. The question is, where do they give him forward progress? It's not enough.
Oh,
Tigers defense holds.
There's the big play we've been waiting for tonight by the defense. Now for the Huskies, they have to hold. Marshfield with the defensive stop on 4th and 2.
Go back a few weeks. It was the Huskies defense that got a goal line stand to preserve a win at Eau Claire Memorial. Now North knocking on the door. They went to their bread and butter. But Zach Shipman was stopped short. So now the Marshfield Tigers will take over at their own 6.
Yeah, that has been their bread and butter all night. And I'll tell you what, I cannot remember any other time where that play has not picked up at least 3 or 4 yards. So good job by the Tigers.
Ethan Femmel back at quarterback. Inside handoff goes to Hayden Carlson.
Yeah, quick hitter that time.
Yeah, a little window dressing going to that far side, and they slipped it to Carlson.
Yeah, good pickup of 5 on 1st down.
We're under 7 minutes to go. Yeah, a lot riding on the shoulders of this North defense here, trying to get the ball back.
Boy, isn't that the truth right there, because now you're down to about 6:40 left, and I bet Marshfield's going to just try to run the football and chew that up as much as they can.
Femmel under center again. We're going to run that delayed handoff to Carlson, but we've got a whistle.
He said offsides was the initial signal here. And the Husky must have lined up in the neutral zone.
Boy, second half penalties.
Oh, isn't that
been
the
a problem
truth?
for the Huskies.
First down given to him. Costly mistakes here in the second half.
Well, if you're the Huskies, you got to have a short memory here. Still got field position in your favor, although now Marshfield's got a first down at its own 16. Femmel again under center. Handoff Carlson.
Great
Carlson gets loose. Carlson still going. He's across the 30, and they'll move the chains again.
I'll tell you what, Carlson's at least over 150 on the night. He might be closing in on 200. He has had a few really big long runs, and he's just looks like he's just getting lathered up, like he's finding his rhythm now in the second half.
I was just thinking that, Sparks. He doesn't look one bit tired.
Yeah, they kept him under control that first quarter into the second. He had that late run in the half, that draw play that he ran for about 25 yards, and since then, he has really found his footing.
Carlson now to the right of Femmel in the pistol. Carlson again, and we've got a whistle.
They're going to see offsides again on the Huskies?
For the snap, encroachment on the defense. It's 5 yards. It'll remain first down.
Again, penalties.
Yeah, free
Big
5.
issue for the Huskies this second half.
1st and 5, no less.
Taylor, the fullback, leads the way for Carlson. Taken down after a short gain.
Yeah, now the Marshfield Tigers is coming back with that pro set again, the I formation. You got your fullback with Josh Taylor. He is a big fullback. And so he's leading the way. And just let Carlson pick his holes and go.
Tice Gorman on the tackle. 2nd and 1, Spargs. Some offensive coordinators might think, hey,
I know where you're going with
let's
this.
take that shot.
Yeah. Well, first thing you got to look for is where's
we
Ben
got
Jordan.
2 downs.
Jordan on the
Jordan
top side.
split to the far side.
Yep.
Had 2 downs to get 1 yard. We'll keep it on the ground. And it's a first down carry for Harlan Meissner.
And again, why do you do that? Because if you throw it in the air and you go incomplete pass, that stops the clock. So Tigers just playing it very safe and saying, hey, give it to the horse. Carlson, you just take it. We're going to keep moving the chains. We're going to keep running that clock. Clock is starting to become an issue. The Huskies are going to have to start looking at maybe when can they burn a timeout.
Huskies will bring in Kenton Mondu on that defensive line. 1st and 10 from midfield. Femmel hands to Carlson, trying to bounce it outside. The ball is loose.
Did they get it?
Ball is loose. Who's got it?
And they do.
The Huskies have it.
Well, there's their big play on defense this half. Huskies getting the ball back at the 50-yard line with 4:16 remaining.
How about that?
Wow, punched it out.
Huskies get a defensive stop and the turnover. And as you said, Sparks, they'll have it at midfield with 4:16 remaining. Huskies will have Solberg split out wide to the near side. Tyson in the slot to the near side. Blake Burns over on the far side. Besson is the H-back. Snap to Zach Shipman. He'll keep it. Zach Shipman into Tigers territory. Taken down at the 47.
Yeah, just a pickup of 3 on the play. Boy, if you're a linebacker right now, your eyes have to stay on Shipman. If Solberg's not in the backfield, it's going to be a lot of Shipman carrying the football.
Bean remains in the backfield. Tyson comes in motion. They'll hand it to Tyson.
Yeah, he gets that short side, but he goes right to the out of bounds. Good job by the Tigers. That's a short pickup there. Maybe 2.
Yeah, they'll give him a couple, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 5. The clock stops with Tyson going out of bounds.
2 plays to pick up 5 here for the Huskies.
Play being signaled in from the near sideline. Tyson wide right, Solberg slot right. Shipman on the rollout.
He's got good
Pressure coming, throws and it's incomplete.
Good
Huskies
coverage.
wanted pass interference, but Beckett McFarland broke that one up.
Yeah, great job by McFarland, the safety. He actually rolled over the top, and they were double-teaming Solberg. And that's exactly what McFarland was there for, was to prevent that pass from getting there, and he broke on it nicely. Here is a big play, 4th and 5.
3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. Solberg wide right. Tyson slot right. Shipman looking that way. Shipman, deep ball. Caught! Inside the 20. Nick Tyson.
What a great play call. That time they run Solberg on an inside slant to take away the safety. He's in that slot position. He runs what's called a wheel route. He runs wheel down the sideline, is wide open, and lays it right in there. Great job by Shipman putting it in the breadbasket.
First down Huskies at the Tigers 18. Solberg will split out wide to the far side. Tyson wide to the near side. Bean is the running back. He'll get the handoff. Levante Bean straight up the middle. Sternweiss came in to help
for the fumble,
Phil.
but they're saying he's down. The discussion here, I thought this side judge said he was down, though, and they're going to stick with that.
Lots of discussion going on here. And now the official's going to blow the whistle. And they're going to have a conversation.
I think they're discussing the clock, because I think the clock kept rolling through that. But now it's been stopped. Well, back to action. It is 2nd and 8. Only picked up 2 on that, and now the clock is rolling.
Shipman looking to the sideline along with the rest of his offense. Solberg wide left. Tyson slot left. Shipman's going to run right.
Got room.
Zach Shipman bounces it outside. Dives for the pylon. Touchdown! Touchdown Huskies!
Well, as I just stated, boy, if you're a linebacker, you've got to simply watch Shipman. Great job by him, bouncing it, finding that seam to the outside. Beats him to the pylon again.
So we are tied 34 all. The birthday boy, Zach Shipman.
Yeah, they've been able to use that sign a couple times on the big screen.
Now Aaron Solberg on for the PAT. Shipman is the holder. Kick is on the way. It is good. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. North Huskies 35, Marshfield Tigers 34. Stick around for the end of this one right here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
What do you say?
All right, 2:37 to go. North Huskies have taken the lead. 15-yard touchdown run by Zach Shipman and Aaron Solberg, PAT. 35-34.
2:37 left in the fourth quarter, and the Marshfield Tigers have all 3 timeouts. There is definitely plenty of time to get down into field goal range.
Solberg will kick off. Tigers got a couple speed guys back there. Hayden Carlson, number 26. Number 8, Gavin Larson. Solberg gets the boot away. And that's going to carry into the end zone for the touchback.
Oh, that's a huge kick out of Solberg right there. Get it into the end zone. They've got to start at their own 20 now, whereas they've had returns come out as far as the 35 or 40 before. Big kick there.
Marshfield has all 3 of its timeouts with 2:37 to go. Huskies defense forcing a fumble on that last Marshfield possession. Ethan Femmel, the quarterback, is under center. Play fake. Femmel throws underneath. Penalty markers down.
This is going to be an interesting call over there. Those two collided. You had the receiver and the defensive back collide over there and both go down. We'll see if they call offensive pass interference on that. I'm thinking it was like a big play.
Josh Taylor on the reception. But a big call coming here.
I mean, all the Tigers were trying to do is run their back out into the flats and get it to them and let them turn it up. And then when that collision happened, that corner was knocked down, so that was a big play for him. So this will be an interesting call.
During the play, we have pass interference on Eau Claire. That penalty will be applied. We'll take the result of play.
Yeah, they're going to say that the D-back created that collision, I guess. I didn't see it. I saw the collision happen. I just didn't see it how it happened. So they're going to get that one against the Huskies there. So another big penalty.
It's a final up at Doré Field in Chippewa Falls. Hudson picks up a win over the Cardinals, 28-15. So Hudson now 7-1 overall, 5-1 in the Big Rivers Conference. River Falls had pulled ahead of Menominee 35-14. That one was 14 all at the half. But River Falls and Hudson, looks like those two will be tied for the lead.
There's more yards than the end of that play. Marshfield will take the penalty and the 2 yards, and so will be a first down play.
Marshfield took the penalty. That was what the discussion was because it was more yardage.
So that gets them out to the 35-yard line. Under 2:30 to go. Clock is moving. Femmel hands to Carlson. Carlson.
Enough for the first down. The clock will stop.
Yeah, we got a feeling we're going to see a lot of Hayden Carlson.
Well, that's just
over this final couple minutes.
Yeah, the Huskies are trying to play a little softer because they're obviously trying to prevent the pass game, but you're right, that just frees Carlson up to get his runs.
First down, Marshfield from its own 45. Femmel back to pass. Rolling to the near side, being chased by Mondo. Femmel will run out of bounds in Huskies territory.
Yeah, I think if Femmel knew where he was, he probably could have turned that up and gotten the first down and then gone up, but he just played it safe before contact, and he got himself out with a pickup of about 7.
Line of scrimmage is the Eau Claire North 47. Check that 48.
Here's another opportunity here to give the ball to Hayden Carlson for the first down, just move the chains.
Minute 53 left. Polstad split out wide to the far side. Sadowska to the near side. Backs in the eye behind Femmel.
Draw play.
There's that delay to Carlson. Carlson!
But he'll get the first.
Tracked down from behind. Nicholas Loken. But as you say, Sparks, first down carry.
Yeah, that's all they were trying to do there was see if he could break one, but at least get that first down to stop the clock. But it is rolling now.
Again, Marshfield has all 3 of its timeouts. They will huddle here. That was the football just inside the 45. Larson split out wide to the far side. Slot on the far side is Jordan. Femmel on the rollout. Throws. Hit as he throws.
Oh, what a great catch.
And it's caught. It is caught, Ben Jordan.
Ben Jordan coming back, laying out for that. What a great catch. First down.
And Femmel was under heavy pressure, hit right as he threw, but still was able to connect with Ben Jordan. Down to a minute 10 left. Clock moving again. Femmel hands to Carlson. Carlson tripped up.
Just shy of the first down. I think the Tigers got to use a timeout here, and they will.
They will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. All right, 49 seconds remaining in this one. Huskies with a 1-point lead over the Marshfield Tigers. But Marshfield on the move, looking at a 2nd and 2 from the North 23. Ethan Femmel on the keeper. Femmel inside the 20. He'll go out of bounds. The clock will stop with 43 seconds remaining.
What a play call. I like that one. All game you've been handing it off to Carlson, hanging off to Carlson. At that time he pulls, goes to the weak side. He's got a bootlick action. He had that edge all the way. Picks up as much as he can and then runs out of bounds to stop the clock.
1st and 10, Marshfield. Line of scrimmage is the Eau Claire North 15. We'll split Jordan wide to the right. Sadowska slot right. Tailback, Hayden Carlson. He'll try to bounce it outside. He gets wrapped up and taken down.
It's about 3-4 on the play, 4 maybe. Timeout Marshfield here.
We will keep it here for this timeout. And Sparks, again, boy, I tell you, this has been an entertaining game. And, you know, we talked about what was on the line for both of these teams.
Yeah, and it's going to come right down to the last play tonight. And we've seen the Marshfield kicker. He's got a leg. I'm saying he's within field goal range right now. And I think that's probably why they've gone center here, right? Trying to center that football up a little bit. They've only got 1 timeout left. So now you got to start being a little concerned about running a play and then using too much clock. And then, because you want to save that timeout, obviously, for setting up your field goal.
The difference in this game is that the Huskies blocked a PAT from Ongna. Coming in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we talked about it at the time. Oh, that could be a big play in this game, and it sure has turned out that way.
2nd and 8 now for the Tigers. Line of scrimmage is the 13. Josh Taylor in at fullback. Carlson, the tailback.
Take a look here for Ben Jordan maybe one time. Split to the near side.
Femmel on the rollout. Throws underneath. And Taylor is taken down inbounds.
Inbounds.
Clock will keep moving.
And that's 3rd down, so they really don't want to ground it. They can run another play here. They're getting the call from the sideline right here as we're down to 12.
Femmel will clock it. That coming with 9 seconds remaining.
Well, it's going to be 4th down, so I don't know why you just didn't run that down to about 4 seconds and use the timeout, right? I mean, that's if you're just going to settle for the field goal, run that down to be the last play of the game.
Unless you keep that timeout in case the snap goes awry.
Yeah, it's 4th down, though.
That is a fair point. So Ongna.
Well, this is it.
A 25-yard field goal attempt. Huskies will burn the timeout to try to ice the kicker.
Timeout. Eau Claire North, their 2nd timeout of the half.
You know, there's a couple different ways you can look at it. You know, the old way was, all right, make that kicker think about it. Sometimes maybe you can settle a guy out. It all just comes down to execution. And again, I think if you're the Huskies, I think you can try to sell out and try to block this thing. They blocked the PAT to make the difference what it is, 1-point lead for the Huskies.
Yeah, they've put pressure on every time they've had to kick it. They've done a good job of putting pressure up the middle. And again, you've got 6'7" Mondu on the inside. You've got to hit him, maybe get him over that left guard and get that push to see if he can get that big paw up there to knock this one down.
Aaron Ongna for the lead. It's a 25-yard attempt.
Interesting call here. Still waiting for it.
Do the Huskies have too many men on the field?
On the defense, 12 on the field.
They did.
It's half the distance. It's worked out. But that's enough for a first down.
Well, how about this? You've got a timeout in your pocket. I think you run a play. You get your offense back out there. I would run a play here.
Does not appear they're going to do that.
You're right. He's not going to do it.
Will kick.
But 9 seconds is
far
definitely enough time.
The penalty does make this a sharper angle, however.
A lot of confidence in his kicker right here then.
Snap is good. Spot is good. Ongna.
Got it.
Kicks it through.
Well, that's just plain and simple confidence in your kicker. We'll take the points when we can get them.
Aaron Ongna bangs it in. Field goal coming with 5 seconds remaining.
Well, what a drive by the Marshfield Tigers when they needed it.
37-35.
Don't know if the Huskies have had an opportunity to work on the lateral play, but it's one of those things on special teams now. With just 5 seconds left, you're going to field this and then try to come up with something. Just keep that ball laterally and see if you can bust one out. Unless you're content just to call a fair catch and set something up with a one play, but just 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it was really good clock management by Marshfield. And, boy, I wonder, it'd be interesting to talk to Coach Dennis Gadel about, were you tempted at running a play after getting that first down?
Yeah, I'm with you on that because you've had time, right? 9 seconds. You could have rolled them out. You could have dropped back. You could have thrown like a little something up there to Ben Jordan, right? I mean, you got 6'4", throw him a little corner route, see if he can go up over the top. But, bottom line, I guess he just was like, you know what? I'm not going to take any chance with a turnover or an interception or a penalty. Let's just take this kick and let's get out of here with a W if he puts it through.
So Ongna will kick it off for the Huskies. Solberg, Tyson back deep for the Huskies.
Short little pooch. He went here.
Tyson will try to get out of bounds.
He's trying the lateral. Oh, he pitched it to the Tiger.
And it winds up in the hands of the Marshfield Tigers. And taking it in for the touchdown to seal it is Mason Anderson.
Well deserved. Mason Anderson had a heck of a game on defense. He takes the lateral out of the air, takes it in to ice it for the Tigers.
So that'll make it a final 43-35. My goodness, what a finish in this one, Sparks.
Yeah, people are going to look at this score and not realize how close this came, right down to the very end. Field goal with 5 seconds remaining, knocked it in by the Tigers. Oh, what a great game tonight.
Yeah, it was 21-all at the half. Marshfield got a Hayden Carlson 7-yard touchdown run to make it 27-21. The PAT from Aaron Ongna was blocked. North came back. 37-yard run by the QB, Zach Shipman. Aaron Solberg booted the PAT to make it 28-27. Carlson then a 52-yard touchdown run. Ogna's PAT made it 34-28. That was your score after 3 quarters. Huskies get the tying touchdown on a 15-yard TD run from Zach Shipman. Solberg's PAT made it 35-34. That coming with 2:37 left. And that was enough time for Marshfield to get a drive. It was capped off by a field goal by Aaron Ongna, 37-35. And then the Huskies trying a lateral on their kick return, and it was picked up in the air by Mason Anderson. And technically a fumble recovery for the TD, 43-35. Sparks, I'm almost speechless here. And we know how rare that is.
Running out of words is not one of those things you would worry about usually, but yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just a great job tonight by both offenses. I mean, the offensive were so prolific tonight, moving the football, putting points on the board, and we just kept talking about, is the defense going to be able to step up and make a play? And boy, they both did in the fourth. I mean, Marshfield had that stop. You thought, all right, they're getting the ball back. They're going to run the clock out. The Huskies turn around. They create a turnover at midfield. And the problem is they scored too quick. I mean, you hate to say that, but they left so much time left, 2.5 minutes left on the clock for the Tigers, and the Tigers just marched it right down. Great play calls, great execution, get it down to about the 4-yard line, and the kick was good, and they end up walking out of here with a huge victory and keep their playoff hopes alive.
You know, and they did it, Sparks, with the freshman quarterback. Yeah, they did their rotation. Trevin Fries, the junior, came in, and he was good too. But I tell you, they ran that last drive, and, boy, it was well executed. It was well called.
Yeah, used the clock so efficiently. You know, they still had a timeout remaining. I mean, they started that drive with 3 timeouts and moved it, but they were able to always get that play to move the chains, and that created that clock to stop. They moved the chains. They could get up to the line of scrimmage, call their next play, and run it. And just great clock management, just a great job of executing that 2-minute offense. And, wow, Tigers just they've honestly got a shot now to get a piece of the Wisconsin Valley Conference title next weekend.
Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. Post-game show coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you. All right, welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. Marshfield Tigers coming away with the win. Let's start with Aaron Ogna. All right, you had a PAT blocked earlier in this game. You're lining up for the go-ahead field goal. What's going through your mind? How are you preparing?
Honestly, I wasn't even nervous at all. I just done it lots of times at practice. I just did what I usually do.
Did it feel good coming off your foot?
Oh, yeah.
How good was that celebration then after you kicked it?
It was awesome. We had the whole team just going crazy.
All right, Hayden Carlson, 3 touchdown runs. You guys take over. They had taken the lead. You get the ball. You're backed up. Tell me about what the thought was going into that drive.
We just needed to keep in the right mindset, you know. The defense held up enough so where we can just keep on going, run the ball, passing the ball, and then Aaron kicking it.
Mason Anderson, I don't know how many tackles you wound up with. It was quite a few, and then the capper off to intercept that lateral and take it to the house for that one. Could you have imagined a finish like this?
No, I wasn't really expecting it. I saw Wes Novinsky flying at him. He starts tackling him. I see him pull the pitch it, and I was in the right spot, right time, and we all did our job on that kickoff.
For you guys, what does a win like this do for you guys? One more regular season game left.
Our team has been really excited going into these last few weeks. Vibes are good in the locker room. This win's just going to propel us into playoffs. We're going far. We're going far this year.
And right now you're in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So I'm going to hand you the microphone. Wait for Dominic to give you the thumbs up, and then you guys can take it away.
Awesome.
I'm Mason Anderson.
I'm Hayden Carlson.
I'm Aaron Ogna.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Congrats. Good luck to you guys down the road. All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you down the road. All right, so that's going to do it for our webcast tonight. We hope you were as entertained as we were. This was a wild one between Eau Claire North and Marshfield. Hats off to both teams for their performance tonight. We will be back with you on the web stream Tuesday night, a special one from the Sonotag Events Center. It'll be girls high school volleyball, Menominee at Eau Claire Memorial. They're moving that one over to the Sonotag to play on the Terraflex court. Then 1 week from tonight, we'll be right back here and we'll have the Huskies season finale against Wisconsin Rapids. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for producer videographer Dominic Millay, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from Eau Claire North High School.